we are going to do the box and whisker plot for the ungrouped data. Okay, so for example, draw a box and whisker plot for the given value. So 51, 17, 25, 39, 7, 49, 62, 41, 26, 43, and 13. So I have wrote down the step over here. So step number 1, we have to arrange in ascending order. So I have done that for you. The second step, we have to find the first quartile, second quartile, as well as the third quartile. And then we have to find the lower fence as well as the upper fence, find out the maximum and minimum, and then we can draw our box and whisker. Okay, so let us proceed with the second step. Find out the first quartile, second quartile, as well as the third quartile. So to find out the first quartile, we have to use the formula for the percentile, which is the first quartile is equal to the 25th percentile. So using the formula for S is n multiplied with k over 100. So the number of data is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So the number of data is 12. Multiply with k, so 25th percentile, 25, divided by 100. So this is 1 over 4 times with 12, which is simply equal to 3. So we're going to take this value plus with the next value, and then we are going to divide them by 2. So that means x of 3 plus with x of 4, and then divide them by 2. So 1, 2, 3, x of 3 is 13, plus with x of 4, which is 17, and then divide them by 2. So this is simply equal to 15. So the first quartile is 15. So let us proceed with the median. So again, median, this is the 50 percentile. So let us calculate the S first. S is n multiplied with k over 100. So it should be 12 multiplied with 50 divided by 100. So 1 over 2 times with 12. So this is 6. So again, 6 is n integer. So we're going to take this value plus with the next one and then divide them by 2. So this is x of 6 plus with x of 7. Divide them by 2. So x of 6, that means the 6 data. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 25 plus with the next one, which is 39, and then divide them by 2. So the value of this is equal to 32. So this is our median. So now proceed to calculate the third quartile. So Q3 is equal to P of 75. Okay, so S is equal to N multiplied with K over 100. So this is equal to 12 multiplied with 75 over 100. So this is 3 times 3, which is 9. So again, this is an integer. So this is x of 9 plus with x of 10, and then we are going to divide them by 2. So x of 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So x of 9 is 43. Plus with the next one, which is 49. And then we are going to divide them by 2. So this will give us 46. So we have done the second step as well. We have already calculated the first quartile, which is 15. The second quartile, which is 32. And then the third quartile, this is 46. Okay, so now let us find the upper fence as well as the lower fence. So the formula for the lower fence, that is the first quartile minus with 1.5 interquartile range. So that means we have to find interquartile range first. Okay, so I already have the first quartile and the third quartile. So my interquartile range is Q3 minus with Q1. So the highest minus with the lowest. So this is 46 minus 15, which is equal to 31. So I have my interquartile range here. So let us use this value over here. So the first quartile is 15 minus 1.5 multiplied with interquartile range, which is 31. So By calculating this, we're going to get our lower fence equal to negative 31.5. So once you have your lower fence, times to calculate the upper fence. So the upper fence is the third quartile plus with 1.5 interquartile range. So the third quartile is 46 plus with 1.5 multiply with 31. And by using our calculator, we should be able to see that our upper fence is equal to 92.5. So lower fence done, upper fence also done. So let us proceed to find the maximum as well as the minimum. So the maximum is the number before our upper fence. So minimum is the number after our lower fence. So the lower fence is negative 31.5. So the number after this lower fence is 6. So that means the minimum is equal to 6. Meanwhile, the maximum just before our upper fence, the upper fence is 92.5. So 62 is the highest. So the maximum is 62. So if you have any number that is outside of your fence, we're going to call them outlier. But for this example, we don't have anything with outlier. So that is why minimum is 6, the maximum is 62. Okay, so done with step 4. Let us proceed with the last one, where we have to draw the box and whisker. Okay, it might not look that straight, but never mind. So this is negative 40. Perhaps here is negative 20. And then 0, 20, 40, 60, 80. And I need some more space for 100. Okay, so let us have our lower fence as well as our upper fence. So the lower fence is negative 31.5. So somewhere here. So this is my lower fence, which is negative 31.5. Upper fence 92.5. So draw the fence first. So this is upper fence 92.5. Once you have your lower fence and upper fence, times to draw the first quartile, second and third. So the first quartile is 15. So somewhere here. So this is Q1, which is 15. Second quartile is 32, or the median is 32. So Q2 is equal to 32. The third quartile is 46. So somewhere here. So this is Q3, which is 46. And then as the name say, box, so draw a box for them. So this is Q1, Q2, Q3, and then draw a box for them. And then times to draw the whisker. So the minimum is 6, so 6 is somewhere here. So this is your minimum. Simply draw the whisker. So this is minimum 6. And then of course your maximum. So this is your minimum 6. And then your maximum, which is 62. So simply draw your whisker over here. Okay, so why do we need to learn how to draw a box and whisker? Is because the box and whisker can say a lot about the distribution of our graph. Okay, so let's refer to the next note. Box plot often provide information about the shape of a data set. So for example, if the data has no skew or if the data is symmetrical, you can see that the whisker are the same length. So this length over here, this is equal to here. So they are about the same length. And then you can see that the distance from Q1 to Q2 is almost equal with Q2 and Q3. So median is right at the center of the box. So this is why the distribution is called symmetrical, because you can see that Q2 is exactly at the middle of the box. Okay, so if you have something that is skewed to the right, you can see that the tail is on the right hand side. So that is why we say skewed to the right hand side. The tail is on the right hand side. So if we refer to the whisker, you can see that the left whisker, this one is definitely shorter from the right hand side. So the whisker for the left hand side is shorter than the right hand side. And if you look at the box, you can see that this is Q2 So Q2 is definitely nearer to Q1 compared with Q2 and Q3. So this one is definitely longer compared to Q1. So we can say that this is skewed to the right hand side. Okay, so as you can see from the diagram, this is negatively skewed. So the tail is on the left hand side, negatively skewed. So if you refer to the whisker, you should be able to see that based on the whisker, the left hand side is definitely longer than the right hand side. So the left whisker is longer than the right hand side. And if you look at your median, your Q2 should be nearer to Q3 compared with Q2 with Q1. So that is why we are going to say this is negatively skewed or skewed to the left.